Literacy and numeracy. Literacy and numeracy are fundamental to all areas of learning. As babies and young children develop, being literate and numerate helps them to function responsibly in everyday life and contribute effectively to society. Children are born into a literate and numerate world. Staff can provide an environment that promotes and develops these vital skills.
It's important also that children play and learn in an environment that focuses very much on literacy and numeracy skills. For example, in our 2 to 3 room, we would have a range of resources that are freely available to children so that there is an element of choice in their day-to-day routines. We would have building bricks, we would have trains, we would have activities where the children can use the train set or the garage, but obviously numbers would be introduced through the number of vehicles in the garage or the number of carriages on the train. Books are high profile, the children enjoy books, and books are an integral part of their day-to-day sessions in the nursery.
Literacy and numeracy skills are essential in improving children's confidence and well-being, especially in relation to building meaningful relationships and understanding their own place and role in society.
We ensure that there are a variety of resources available, but the staff is your main resource. They interact with the children and they talk to the children. For example, at snack time, maybe counting how many children are there, counting how many grapes they're going to eat. Over outdoor play, for example, how many children have a ball. We constantly refer to numbers, even at this early age, and shapes, etc. For early literacy, staff constantly support children in this area, where children who show an interest in letters, for example, the staff will encourage them to point to their name, environmental print when they are out walking, labels on walls. We are constantly reinforcing this, and children do very quickly pick up on these very basic areas and take it forward into the 3 to 5 room.
Early literacy starts with attunement between the parent and baby. Tuning into the baby's needs by understanding, respecting and responding to first sounds, facial expressions and body language helps to support early literacy development.
Children need an adult that's tuned into them and that they can tune into. And if you watch very young children, as they're exploring their play and they're maybe about to do something, that they will look to the adult that they have a relationship with, that they have an attachment with, to check, so they'll look for feedback about, yeah, that's okay, on you go, or no, be careful.
We're working together to develop strategies that are going to support the child both at home and in the nursery. And from these strategies, what we're hoping to ensure that we're developing the child's emotional literacy to enable them to become more resilient as they go through the stages of their learning and development. And if we can get it right at those early stages and develop all those concepts of emotional literacy, of the resilience in the child, then hopefully we are going to ensure that our children are becoming successful, they're going to become capable, and they're going to want to learn.
Offering opportunities for stories, two-way conversations, listening, rhymes, singing, mark-making, environmental print and creative and imaginative play are all effective and fun ways of developing literacy.
Language is only part of a huge range of things we do to communicate. You can communicate by dancing, you can communicate by, people communicate a great deal with body language, which is by gesture and by movement of their body, changes in their posture. Babies are amazingly sensitive to body language, and they can recall rituals, like, for example, nursery song. A 3 or 4 month old baby can recognise a nursery song and take part in it. We're very keen on explaining to people that babies are interested in stories long before they can speak, and that they hear, when a person speaks to them, they hear the sense of a narrative in the way it is spoken, the changes of rhythm, the changes of loudness and excitement in the voice and so on. They make a story. It's very important for people to realise that when they're spending time with children from the age of 6 months onwards, they're starting to become part of the culture, And they want a rich environment. They want a rich environment with lots of different kinds of people doing different things.
I use stories a lot in my childminding setting because I find that the children get really excited about it, and it gives them a focus away from toys and away from crafts and away from television, and they can sit down and really listen and enjoy communication. And I've started using story sacks, which I've filled with lots of little different bits and pieces to do with each story. I've done a little Red Riding Hood one, and we've got a beautiful cape in it, and the children love it. When we take out the cape, they get to put the cape on, or sometimes I wear it. And we've got a little doll that we use for the story as well, and it really involves the children in the story. And obviously through spending time with a child, you get to see what they enjoy, and we can offer them activities that will challenge them, that they enjoy, and that we can see if they're learning, like a counting game. Activities for learning don't always have to be inside. A lot of the time we go outside and we play games outside, counting games. We do hopscotch and we count the numbers on the board as we go along. We play skittles, and if they knock down skittles, we count how many skittles they've knocked down. If we put stones into the basket, we count them as we go along. So we do a lot of learning outside as well. It's not just based inside.
An awareness of numeracy and mathematical concepts starts from the moment babies are born. They are predisposed to seek out the shape of the human face, which can be observed, where babies, even when only a few weeks old, seem to take turns in conversations. Children may use their senses to explore, for example, the size, shape and weight of an object as they learn to identify and categorise shape, objects and colour. Staff can support the development of literacy and numeracy by developing play experiences, capitalising on the many spontaneous opportunities arising from daily activities, engaging in appropriate, skilled conversation and questioning, promoting discovery play using treasure basket and heuristic play sessions offer the baby and young child the perfect environment for development of early numeracy skills such as the concepts of number, counting, measurement, weight and capacity.
Heuristic play provides an opportunity for our children who are mobile to come in and be provided with a wide range of natural resources, including things like wooden spoons, ropes, chains, pipes, resources which gives an opportunity for us even at the early stage to develop early maths skills in the children, because there's opportunities for them to fill in empty containers, to fit ropes through tubes, to pair up items, to sort items. So even at that early stage they're getting that opportunity.
Staff can also make full use of the outdoor environment, as it provides children with opportunities for experiences such as recognising environmental print and exploring textures, shape, opposites, climate and space.
When we're outside, we've got lots of literacy equipment outside to enhance children's learning. We've got the pens, the pencils, the chalks, all to hand so that the children can come and choose which activity they would like to participate in. And we encourage the children maybe to sing while we're drawing. We could be drawing Humpty Dumpty and they could be singing at the same time, or we could be drawing Incy Wincy Spider, and we could be singing the song at the same time as drawing Incy Wincy Spider. And these are the kind of activities that maybe the children are interested in. We pull it out at that time and it's for their interest. During the outdoor play, we also use squeezy water bottles filled with coloured water to encourage the children to draw on the floor of the outdoor play, and they're maybe making large shapes and encouraging gross motor skills. While we're outside, we also encourage early maths. We've got examples of children being able to use the pouring and the filling and the emptying of the water. We've also got shape mats for the children to sit down and be comfortable on the ground. We've also got some activities that the children can be threading with, and we've also got magnetic blocks which encourage development of fine motor skills as well.
Involving parents in their child's learning, for example, by providing a home lending library and keeping them informed of the stories, rhymes and songs that the child is learning, ensures parents and staff can work together to support children as they develop literacy and numeracy skills.
Well, I am a grandparent and I take my granddaughter Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to the nursery for my daughter who works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Every week she gets a baby sack and in it's a book and wee animals that relate to the story. So, and maybe there's a song. So it means then that I'm kept up to date with you know, what they're learning. So we read the story, play with the animals, sing the song, and she's learning all the time. And I'm learning also as well.
It's important that parents are involved in their children's learning, and we encourage this in the nursery through organising numerous workshops and open days where parents are invited in a very informal setting to work alongside the practitioners and their children. It may be a book start day, it may be an art and craft day, it may be an early numeracy day, or even an outdoor play day. We tend to find that parents are at first quite reluctant to come along, but after they've been along to the first session, they're actually suggesting other ideas for workshops. We also have a lending library where parents can come in and borrow different materials to use with their children. And we have home link bags where there are materials in the bags but prompts to help the parents so that they know what they should or could be doing at home with the children to encourage them and help them in the learning process.
Staff in early years settings are in an ideal position to support parents who are experiencing literacy or numeracy difficulties by signposting them to relevant organisations. In what ways do you ensure that children in your setting experience a variety of opportunities which promote and develop literacy and numeracy skills? What could you do to enrich and improve these opportunities, for example by making them more engaging, progressive and linked to real-life experiences?